see, yeah, earlier days, I always wanted to be a superwoman, and I wanted to manage kids, home, office, and everywhere we should be on the top. So that was some kind of over expectations from my side, and then I was really pushing myself, and that kind of added more guilt to me over the years, that I'm not spending a lot of time with my kids because of work and all that. So particularly during the startup journey, at that time we were so busy, and probably we had a deal at that time. We okay, now that we are super duper busy, so once our our startup is successful, so you had promised me that okay, you can take a break for a year or two, just to be with the kids and all that. So that is when yeah, I quit. But yeah, so all those, whatever those years, subconscious burdens, right? So those all. So when I started revising one by one, it came up. So so many of things you won't know when you're in the race at that time. You wouldn't take a moment to pause and or try to understand yourself, what is getting inside at that time. So everyday goals, everyday whatever needs to be done, even push the kids, push yourself, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So at some point, yeah. So this.
Yeah. And actually, when we introduced the game and all, Sumati, many parents were asking, can we have some online version of it and things. And I ended up writing a book called "I Am Not Busy." From all the experiences that we talked about, and also from our teachers, guru, who taught us right way of living consciously, and how to lead life joyfully. Many of the learnings came from my guru's teachings, and some of
the important thing is so non-violence, right? So I was thinking non-violence is something a totally different one, but non-violence in terms of speech, thought level, not just actions, even in speaking, even in thought level. So that was very difficult for me, particularly because I was always, making emotional or some guilt feeling, kind of inducing guilt feeling in my kids also to, do things.
Yeah, actually, you talking about that, Sumati, like it is like we tend to hurt ourselves.
Yeah.
Right. That is also a form of violence. So many learnings like this. And so we have created a Compass, Clarity as a Service platform. Parents, professionals, and students to somehow get clarity on what they wanted to do and how they can achieve their goals without any stress.
I wish there are many learnings that we had during this phase, and we thought so doing those blueprints. And so we'll get a lot of idea about conscious parenting, and so for parent, and of course that'll be case. But then as a parent, wish I had known a lot earlier. That was the first thing that I came up when I got to know all this. So that's when I thought, okay, so this will be a good share to every parent in the society. I wish every parent in the society go through that and be a better parent.
Yeah, actually in Tamil there is a saying, "Yan petra inbam perugai bayagam." So whatever the happiness that we could experience, let that be shared across the world. I hope you get a chance to explore Compass or the card games what you have written. You could welcome to read my book. I'm Not Busy.
If you are a book reader, that's a good book to read.
Yeah, and we will continue.
We have an audio version too. So even if you are not a book reader, we have an audio version where you can listen to just audio while running, walking. Yeah.
that's another story that we will talk about that later. How Zupcast came into picture. We hope we'll continue to have a chat and share what we learned from our life and also startup experience. And I hope you can we'll find some insights or something to reflect on. Thank you, Sumati. It was always a great joy in talking to you, and thank you for supporting me in whatever I could do in my career and also in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you.